Oh my gosh. So I just typed in Taco Bell parody porn, and there is no Taco Bell parody porn. Just
Not yet. Devin
employ.
hasn't made it.
It ain't a parody. It's the serious shit.
I was gonna say it's just people stripping and fucking in Taco Bell bathrooms, which may garner its own fucking episode. Oh, hey, Lana Wells popped up. A
No
lot
way, look at that.
of Lana Wells popped up.
A lot.
Personal friend of the
Lana,
show.
if you're,
Personal
Lana, if you're
friend.
listening, hi.
Yeah, if you're listening, if you want, I can send you the video and you can just post our episode on your own Pornhub, and that'll get you some more views, right?
I really think that was one of our best interviews of the show so far. I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that was a fascinating episode. I forget what episode that was. That was an early one. That might have been like
I think that may have been a
15 or-
Tales from Bell Nation episode.
that's
yeah,
right, that's
yeah,
right.
where we just interviewed her, which was a really fucking good episode. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, so hint, Bell Nation. We got our whole back catalog on Spotify. So if you haven't listened to all, what episode is this? 36.
This is 36. Yeah, 36.
Okay, if you haven't listened to all 36 episodes, now come on, get on it. It's time.
Welcome to the Cheesy Gordita Bunch podcast, the official podcast of the Taco Bell Cult Facebook group, the largest Taco Bell Facebook group, I might add. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, as always, my co-host, DJ Dill, Devin Hanley. What's goody, dog? And
What
then, of
up?
course, the queso seasoning on these wings, Jordan Cravens Krenek. What's goody?
That was a great one. What's goody?
Jordan is every flavor in the book now. Jordan gets all the flavors. Like
Yeah.
every week there's a new flavor for
He
old
is
cravings.
sweet and soury.
Hey, Devin.
Sweet
Devin,
and
can you
soury?
be excited for me,
Savory.
please?
Savory.
I am excited. This is excitement. This is excitement. This is me being excited for you. I'm sorry that didn't come across.
On today's show, we will be talking about the most important meal of the night, the fourth meal. And I didn't know this, but fourth meal is one word. It is not two words. It is, in fact, one word, fourth meal. But before we do that, let's talk about what's been going on with Taco Bell. I mean, just recently we had the Super Bowl, and Taco Bell, I guess, is now partnering with Doja Cat. Did you guys see that commercial?
Okay, wait. I didn't see the commercial like vividly. I don't remember it like detailed.
Yeah.
But don't we hate Doja Cat? Don't we?
Yes. Absolutely.
yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the Doja Cat thing. I don't get it.
Wait, what part of it? Because there's things I don't get about her, but you might be saying something different than what I'm saying.
Yeah. What don't you get about it, Devin?
Her music. I just don't think her music is that great. She's got that one.
Oh, okay. General
yeah.
enthusiasm about Doja Cat is what you're saying.
I was gonna say I feel like that's that's young people music. You know what I mean? Type curmudgeon stance. I don't like Doja Cat. Excuse me. Because in the past she said some like racist shit, and she's known to be on like alt-right chat rooms, and she made a song called "Didn't Do Nothing" or "Nothing," something like that. But it's like it's an alt-right term created by the alt-right for black people who were shot by the police. And the popular term amongst alt-right people is, oh, they must have, like, they didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's fucking racist. Like, of course, they actually didn't do nothing, and the police fucking murdered these people. So, yeah, we do kind of hate Doja Cat. Though, I do want to say, she is fine.
Oh, so much. But I agree with you on that because, like, the stuff you're saying, like, it's I remember we talked about this prior, and we were talking about like it's like she doesn't acknowledge that she is also being subjected to what it means to be black in America, and doesn't get it and doesn't understand it. Now, maybe she hasn't experienced it. That seems a little far fetched, but I just it also what when she does that or has at least come off that way. I'm not blatantly just saying she does it, but like if she comes off that way, what it does is it undermines the argument for people who are trying to get this point across. I
Yeah.
mean, Morgan Freeman is actually a really good example of this. Because like I don't know if you know that, but like Morgan Freeman like is like, no, I don't see any issues. I don't see any problems.
Really?
Like,
So was Lil Wayne.
I've seen him like talk about this shit in interviews. He's like, I'm the example. What do you mean? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, man.
It's your privilege. It's honestly it's the privilege, and I think what it also comes down to is colorism. You know what I mean? Like she's light skin, a light skinned
Yeah.
mixed black
He's pretty
woman,
light,
and she can pass as a white woman or Hispanic. You know what I mean? Like she does have that ability. Because if you look at the like her first one of her first videos that I had seen at least was the moo like a cow thing or whatever. Where
Yeah.
she was dressed up as a cow. I did
was
not
really
think
good.
that was a black woman. I thought that was like a Hispanic woman. You know what I mean? Or like black fishing white woman. You know, so but I would say that this commercial is fitting because she is dressed like a clown majority of this commercial.
Fitting her
Yes.
comments.
Yes,
Got it.
fitting her clown comments.
So I'm glad we got to this because the clown element of this commercial was what I hated the most. I hated this commercial. It was one of my least favorite commercials.
With the celebrity,
Super
it definitely
Bowl.
was. It was definitely one of my least favorite like celebrity commercials.
So yeah, so I just like I listen. We do a Taco Bell podcast together. You know, the idea of Taco Bell saying, "Hey, you know, the people that get in a car and go to Taco Bell every day are a bunch of clowns." Michael Jordan meme me. I took that shit personally. You know what I mean? Like, I am one of those clowns who sits in a car full of people and goes to Taco Bell. You know, and I didn't
Yeah.
like the insinuation. So that's my stance on it.
I see.
Berman.
I see what you're saying, but when they go to Taco Bell because they're at a clown like monastery, and then when they go to Taco Bell, they break off all of the clown stuff, like the clown makeup and all that shit, like disappears. So maybe they're saying you're a clown until you go to Taco Bell, and then because you went to Taco Bell, you're no longer a clown. You know what I mean? Because
Wow,
you do shed all the makeup whenever they go.
Yeah, this is like
a lot of
this is
subjectivity there.
this just became like a fucking Lars von Trier movie. Like, it's all open to interpretation.
Yeah, no, but they did do a cover of Celebrity Skin from Holes. Is it Holes or Hole? The Courtney Love band.
Oh,
Devin?
Hole, yeah.
Yeah, is it Hole?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. And Courtney.
Great record.
What about the Shia LaBeouf movie?
Celebrity Skin, great album, great record.
Yeah, it's a good song, and Courtney Love even wrote like new lyrics for that song specifically in that Taco Bell commercial, which is pretty rad.
Totally.
Taco Bell teased a surprise. They said that if you check your app during the Super Bowl, there will be a surprise for you. And I checked my app during the Super Bowl, and I got a fucking IOU. All it said was it was a picture. It wasn't something that like they were announcing. They were basically announcing a release of something, but didn't announce exactly what that something was. All it said was something saucy is coming May 19th. Which I gotta say is a pretty fucking terrible surprise if you're gonna say like, hey, go check the app on Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I mean?
It's a bit cheap. It's a bit of a cheap ploy. I agree.
Yeah. Do you think that they had something planned in May and they're like, the Super Bowl's coming, we gotta do something, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's a fumble right there. Yeah, pun intended.
Punt intended. Now
that was nice.
I will say though, we do follow Doja Cat on our thing because she was like teasing that she was going to release like a sneak peek at something, and all she did was release a sneak peek of her commercial. But someone did reach out to us. We do have an inside source in Bell Nation, and they told us that the thing that they are releasing May 19th is in fact the Mexican pizza. Something we've
Let's
teased
fucking go.
from the fucking jump. So hats off to us. Round of applause for us. But another exciting thing that they've released, at least Taco Bell has within the last, day? Today's only the 19th. So yeah, on the 17th, on this past Friday, Taco Bell announced that they are reuniting with Klondike and releasing the Choco Taco
Yes.
in specific areas. So really, the
So
select
happy you brought this
areas
up.
are Los Angeles and for some reason Milwaukee, but only for a limited
Yeah,
time.
the great state of Wisconsin, of course.
Can I get a hell yeah for the Choco Taco? That is
Hell
one
yeah.
of the best ice cream. Like if I go out and get ice cream, like, and I see a Choco Taco there, always my top choice, 100% of the time.
I will say this: I have never actually had a Choco Taco.
Same.
Yeah, never had a Choco Taco. Not because like,
I'm just not an ice cream guy.
well, I'm not a chocolate dessert guy. That's really what it is. Because a lot of chocolate desserts is like chocolate brownie with the chocolate ice cream with chocolate syrup and chocolate morsels with fucking chocolate jizz on it or whatever. I don't know. But my point is like it just is like too much.
Yeah.
And it's like
Too much chocolate.
Yeah, it's like coaty and like when like how your throat gets like coated, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it's just too much. And chocolate actually is, even though it's sweet, it actually is a bitter thing. So it's too much for me.
See,
So
Too bitter for cravens.
I tell Nora that I don't like chocolate until she like has something chocolate and I'm real stoned and I'm like, I think I could like get some chocolate, you know?
But I do agree with Jordan that chocolate does have that weird thing. Like if you get something that's too chocolatey, it does kind of like sludge its way down your throat and kind of like
wow, it
Can become.
Devin, that's
Okay.
If you're gonna make a joke, make the joke.
Yeah,
Coward.
exactly. Commit
Coward.
to the bit, Jordan. Commit to the bit. What is it like going down my throat? What is that sludgy thing like going down my throat? Tell me what it is.
yeah. I'll give Bell Nation the agency to come up.
I
with
was
their own
thinking
ideas.
Dookie, but it could also be
Yeah,
it could also be jizz. So who knows?
it could be that. It could be that, but it could be just chocolate too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It could just be chocolate.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You're not wrong.
Unlikely though.
Yeah, highly unlikely.
But with all jokes aside, I'm gonna try one, and I'm excited, and
I'm
I
excited.
look forward to getting one. And I hope Taco Bell does something cool with it in the future, even, and like makes the ice cream on the inside like different flavors and shit. Like
Seasoned beef
you know how
flavor.
Popeyes. that's exactly what I was thinking. But you know how Popeyes has like the Mardi Gras cheesecake?
I don't go to Popeyes.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
y'all
did
don't
not
fuck with
know that.
Popeyes? Yeah, they have a
I mean,
Mardi Gras
I
cheesecake.
fuck with Popeyes. I just
I
went,
went there the other day.
I'm a
Yeah,
church
bro,
and
dude,
chicken
I
guy
fuck- I
myself.
heavily-
but I didn't know. I've never had the Mardi Gras cheesecake.
Oh,
That
Mardi
sounds like
Gras-
a lot.
No, that's just bussin', dog. That's just fire. The point is, it's like it's specific. Like no, you can't get that shit anywhere else. You know what I mean? And it's not even like crazy. It's basically just like it's not sprinkles, but it's like a little bit of food coloring and like some colored sugar, basically, right? Of the pink and purple and green.
Yeah.
But it's not like that different. But the point is, like, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
No,
and,
that
like,
is
that's
cool.
a fun thing to get. Yeah. But I hope like Taco Bell does something like that in the future because that would be fun to like snack
I
on.
mean, that's definitely something that they should think about, but it looks like they're trying to hit on more of the nostalgia of being able to get a Choco Taco from a Taco Bell rather than we're going to introduce
new.
this new item here. Hope you guys love it. We're going to add a Taco Bell spin to it. It doesn't really sound like that's the case. It sounds like they're really more depending on that nostalgia factor to bring
Yeah.
people in.
And I can heavy vibe with that just mostly because I never got to try one in the first place. I was never old enough to like buy one, I guess, when they were like fucking coming. I know you guys.
You got to be 21. You got to be at least 20. You got to be at least 21 to buy one. There.
And at least 18 to go
it gets
into a
too
Taco Bell.
It
Shut
gets
the
a
fuck up. I didn't say
it gets a
I
little
couldn't.
too.
I wasn't paying for the shit. Okay, damn it.
Wow,
It gets a little too.
moocher.
It gets a little too sludgy in your throat and all X-rated and shit.
I do want to say, we did try the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco,
God, so good.
and that shit fucked me up. It fucked me up hard.
Mhm.
Like, I was very excited to have it because I've told y'all that I'm only eating new items from Taco Bell. I've stopped eating as much Taco Bell as I did last year. Like last year I ate a lot of Taco Bell. But this year I'm really only doing new items. And so I went and I got
Hit that applause button. Where's that applause button right now?
Thank you. My heart thanks you. And so I went and I got it. I was very excited for it. And when I finally ate it, that shit was amazing. It truly was a really good item. I was very, very happy with the outcome. But my stomach did feel like 2 boots in a fucking dryer for sure. Like it literally fucked me up for 3 days. Like it fucked me up Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I was like still like 80% on Tuesday. Like it really fucked me up for a while.
Wait, are
Damn,
you sure
dude.
it wasn't something else? Like you got sick? Are you sure it was the taco?
It happened after, like directly after. As soon as I stopped, I hit the end video button. After like doing a video for it, it started hitting immediately, and it sucked, man.
It feels like an MMA fighter kicked you in the stomach.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it did. And yeah, it really fucked me up, but it was delicious. And I guess I am the Texas Chainsaw Masochist because I'm going to do it again too.
So that's so
it'll be
interesting.
better. I bet it'll be better. I'm just gonna co-sign everything Nick said. That shit is fucking delicious. I made an IG live and posted it, so
Check it out.
It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. And when you touch it and you look at it, it has genuine Cool Ranch dust on your fingers.
It does.
With a flaming, it's like it's like you ate a bag of them. So it's really great. Go get one. You'll like it. And I really I need to get a couple more before they fucking take them off the menu again.
Yeah,
It's got that
idea.
genuine. It's got that genuine dust. None of that fake shit.
Yeah.
That real,
Yeah.
That real deal,
real
baby.
dust. Yeah, I'm gonna say like my experience was like sort of similar, but kind of like, but actually opposite because like usually like I veer away pretty strongly from like the flamin' hot scene.
Yeah.
Like flamin' hot stuff usually gives me the shits. So I went into this episode, or I went into this item fully prepared to like this is like default.
You had the Tums in one hand, fucking Pepto-Bismol in the other.
Exactly. I was just like, I'm ready for it. I know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna fuck me up.
As I was eating it, I was like, in the back of my mind, I still had that thought, but I was also like, oh, this is so good. Like this shit tastes good. When those dust particles are fucking dancing on your tongue, it's heaven.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Devin's like, oh, Taco Bell, please fuck me up.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck me up.
So I went into it like in the back of my mind, I couldn't really enjoy the experience because I was like, I know how I'm gonna feel after.
And I was hesitant about saying that because I didn't want to skew, but for real, I had never felt that pain from a Taco Bell item before. Like I felt like I was eating like Checkers or like Carl's Jr. or something. You know what I mean? Like I was like intentionally trying to fuck my shit up.
I didn't actually get sick this time. Like I ate it and I got
I got no.
Sorry, Bell Nation. No indigestion this time from Real Dill, keeping it real Dill style.
Bars, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Well, hey, when's that single coming out?
Oh man.
You are trying to force. He is trying to force a rap album out of Devin.
No, out of DJ Dill.
Oh yeah, sorry.
DJ Dill.
That's right. Because Jordan's right. Because Dill and Devin are completely different people. Like he's not talking to Devin. He's talking to Lil Dill, who's putting out Still Dill. Keep your ears open. It's coming soon.
Wait. I'll tell you what if we put Still Dill on the Patreon? At least on the Patreon.
Let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it.
How about we put some pen to paper, Devin? Though, can we just do that?
Now there's another rumor hitting Bell Nation that next month nacho fries are coming back.
Whoa.
Yeah, they actually moved it up. So the person who had let us know is pretty high up in the local Taco Bell area. And they said that nacho fries were originally planned for around July, like beginning of summer. But they moved it up like a couple months. And next month, again, please take this with a grain of salt. Nacho fries are supposed to come back. What we can expect is a great new commercial and, of course, fries with my guys.
Let's
Um,
go.
Ooh, 'tis the season.
Yes, which I'm super excited for. Though I will say, last time we had nacho fries, they were a bit disappointing in the quality.
It was just one notch below what we would expect. Can we say it like that?
Okay, all right, that fair enough. I would say that the dusting of the seasoning, if I can remember correctly, was very lightly. You know what I mean? Like they did like one pass instead of doing like 3 or 4 passes like they should.
Take that shit on, like Devin likes his chocolate desserts. You know?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Let that shit slide down.
Oh, and then again, Mexican pizza's coming back. It's going to have 3 varieties. Now, one new thing that they had let us know is that the packaging will be more sustainable, and the Mexican pizza will no longer be a regular item, rather a seasonal item, and come back for a limited time.
We can take that. We can accept that. We can handle that. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've brought up, honestly, that I am a part of a Taco Bell podcast, and somebody goes, "Dude, what the fuck happened to the Mexican pizza?" And I'm like, "Exactly, bruh."
When people say that to me, I say, "Good riddance." Good riddance.
I say, wait till the time of year. Calm your jets. It's gonna come back. It's seasonal now.
There we go. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You might as well get the Mexican pizza and get some nacho fry dust on that bitch, and make it really, really a part of this season. Let's go. Let's make it really seasonal.
If they were to do, I think they should do Mexican pizzas the way they do like the Doritos Locos. You know what I mean? Like make a tostada out of Doritos Loco tacos. They could do a variety of different shit and just make it a banger. But instead, they're just giving us a regular old Mexican pizza. But of course, they're gonna have a chorizo and a chicken bacon ranch version, which I'm very excited for because, as everyone knows, I love me some chicken bacon ranch Taco Bell anything. Banger. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this. Like, the fact that they're doing something different with the Mexican pizza is so exciting to me. I love the item, but now we get new flavors. Get the fuck out of here. I'm in there.
I know. I have a hard time because I keep calling them variants, and they're not variants. That's just Loki. Loki did that to me. They're
That's so funny.
different versions.
I mean, is it because there's variety, right? Isn't that?
I now that I think about it, I feel like I don't know what the definition of variant is. If I'm being completely honest with you,
I think it's a math term.
It is. You're totally right, Jordan. It is an offshoot of variety, but it's been bastardized by this stupid fucking disease that everybody keeps talking about. They really fucking whatever that thing is that's floating around out there really ruined the fun for everybody. So, thank you.
But please, if you haven't already,
I'm so excited, and I think that what you said is brilliant, Nick. I think doing some DLT flavors, actually is probably a better idea than all the other shit they're probably trying to do right now.
I mean, honestly, it's such a popular thing. People in the Taco Bell cult Facebook group were raving about the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. Like, people loved it, absolutely loved it, and then they loved the Cheesy Gordita Crunch version, which is again probably my favorite version of it because it was just so tasty, and that spicy ranch inside of the cheesy gordita crunch just adds more to the flavor and more to the tanginess of that Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos Loco.
That's
so
exceptional.
It is exceptional. It is absolutely exceptional. But if you can, please follow us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Parler, all of them. I'm just kidding. We're definitely not on Parler, but OnlyFans,
RedTube, yeah, OnlyFans.
Yeah, RedTube, Pornhub. Follow Lana Wells on Pornhub, and then of course, go to our website, cheesygordita.network.com. God damn it, I don't know why I'd forget about that. That's like our most important one. Yeah,
you forgot about our domain name.
Yeah. Actually, we may buy another one because it turns out Fourthmeal.com is no longer a website for Taco Bell. So we could absolutely buy Fourthmeal.com for like $20. But that actually brings us to our episode for today, our topic for today. Now, I do want to acknowledge our sources. for today's topic, which again is the fourth meal. We did use supermarketnews.com, Santa Monica Daily Press, and of course we use Big Bell themselves, Taco Bell.
There's a moment at night when all you want is fourth meal.
The fourth meal. The fourth meal was coined by Taco Bell back in 2006. Now, it wasn't created by Taco Bell, but Taco Bell definitely made fourth meal more popular. It was actually created by like Denny's to describe their late night, munch-in. But the fourth meal is in reference to the 3 meals a day. And in American culture, we're taught that in order to be healthy, you have to have at least 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, the concept, that 3-meal structure concept, was created by Europeans several hundred years ago and was brought to the Americas. And it just basically stuck around. But it was created by well-off English people who could afford to eat 3 meals a day.
Go.
Yeah. Every meal they ate, they fucking drank a shit ton of tea and fucking just ruined their teeth.
Oh, Chadwick, did you taste these scrumptious sandwiches? They have this thing now called lunch that only we can enjoy.
Hey, actually, speaking of which, our John Jeffries, our British friend of the show, apparently his stomach was fucked up after we forced him to we gorged him on some fucking Taco Bell. His stomach was really fucked up after.
One of those English appetites, I gotta go home and I gotta make it better with some beans and blood sausage.
Yeah, you're right. They can eat fucking pork blood, but can't handle some beef. Come on, get out of here. But in regards to the fourth meal, Bill Pierce, the chief marketing officer for Taco Bell, said, quote, "Not so long ago, brunch was coined for people who ate late breakfast. Fourth meal finally gives millions of Taco Bell consumers who eat late night their own definition." So they really just coined this term to appeal to us young people, which is...
To stoners. I mean, I think this sums up a lot of Taco Bell's. I think this is think outside the bun. I think this is a lot of that that sort of outside of the box. It's this is the equivalent to Adult Swim for Taco Bell. I think.
It's really funny that you said all of those things because Taco Bell did create a Munchies song, which they used in a commercial. And we'll talk about it a little later, but they did partner with Adult Swim with some stuff. Now, in 2006, that's when the fourth meal was created as a term for Taco Bell. And Taco Bell did its own studies, and studies suggested that there were a myriad of factors shaping the fourth meal culture in America, and about 40% of all employed Americans worked non-traditional schedules, i.e. working late, long hours, weekends, etc. It's probably more now considering we all work from home and we're basically chained to our computers.
Holy shit. Is there a conspiracy in that? We'll come back.
Yeah.
Join us next week.
Well, yeah, it's our
next week.
Our version of QAnon is this, but the Bell Illuminati's at work. Well, Big Bell did conduct their own survey, and majority of Americans, actually about 53%, say they eat later now than they did years past because they're just busier. They got a lot of shit going on, and super fair. But you didn't really need to conduct a survey to know that people love to eat Taco Bell late at night. You know what I mean? That's just kind of a thing we all say. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys so not even talking about Taco Bell specific, but are you guys fourth mealers? Will you eat? Because personally, I get hungry again after dinner. Normally I will eat around even if it's just a snack, I'll eat around 11 or 12 again.
Oh yeah,
so,
I'm definitely a fourth mealer. That is to my bones,
100%.
to my core. I remember eating dinner. My dad would cook a big dinner, and then we would have snacks for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? And I pretty much still live that way, but now it's healthier snacks because I'm trying to be more conscious. But yeah, no,
Choco tacos, you know?
yeah, choco tacos for everyone in the house.
Fourth meal to me tends to be the one that's just that's like anarchy.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'll like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll have like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna have like eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna have like a healthy breakfast, just eggs, no bacon. Not gonna have any bacon or anything, just eggs and maybe some toast. For lunch, I'll have a salad and a sandwich, and I'll be reasonable. For dinner, I'll have some chicken and some broccoli. And then like 2 a.m. rolls around, and it's like, boom! It's like a sleeve of Oreos, a box of mac and cheese, fucking like 11 chicken nuggets or whatever I got. Like I just tend to like those are like the meals where I'll like wake up and I'll be like we were talking about earlier. Like you wake up and you like realize that you wake up naked and you realize that you like, passed out and on a DMT or PCP trip or whatever. And you killed a deer, right? You killed a deer. But that's how I feel. I wake up and I'm like, holy shit! I can't find the Oreos because I ate them all at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, I totally get that. Like it's called storm eating for me. That's what it's called because I get real
happening in your
stoned.
household. This is
Wait, so Jordan,
like you
are you
motherfuckers like wake up and like sleepwalk like off a step brothers and just fucking throwing bags of chips and fucking putting couch cushions in the oven? Like what's happening when in the middle of the night?
I don't know.
I mean, not gonna lie, it's a
weed.
little like that. It's a little like that. It's kind of like that sometimes. Where
See, I would say for me, it's just the weed. You know what I mean? Like I smoke a shit ton of weed, and then I get into this like foggy mind, and before I know it, I like pounded a whole fucking like pint of like Ben and Jerry's, or I made breakfast early. You know what I mean? Like that shit like really happens, and that was really Taco Bell's thought process behind this. But what about you, Jordy?
Yeah, so that's
for me, I'm a snacker. I like would much rather have like
you are a snack.
5 my guy. I really do. I would much rather have like 5 or 6 really small meals throughout the day than like have 3 separate meals. I was like fucking. It's a side note. I was talking to my homeboy Reggie, and Reggie's like big into nutrition and listened to a podcast. And on this podcast, this health nutrition podcast, this guy's talking about anti-aging, basically. Like this dude, he's like the world's leading expert on extending your lifespan and shit. And he's like, this 3 meals a day thing, bullshit. He's like total bullshit. And he's like, there's no reason we can't live like 200 years. And he says like you fast for 8 hours, you sleep for 8 hours, and then everything you would eat in that same day, you would just eat in the same 8 hours. The state that your body goes into makes you like live longer. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. I do that all the time. And like I fucking never eat breakfast, bro. I don't know about you guys.
I wake up hungry. I literally wake up hungry.
I never eat breakfast.
Often. I never eat breakfast. And like
Me neither.
I'm just like not a morning person, bro. But like
sound like a bunch of 3-mealers, not even 4th-mealers. I eat all.
So you're
meals.
So Jordan,
I'm like a 2-mealer, bro.
You're a 2 hots and a cot kind of guy. You like two big meals, and
no,
then
I am not in prison. Okay, I'm not in prison. But no, I like to eat like I won't eat all day, and then I'll eat it like 3, and then I'll eat it like 10. Like that's really like how it is. And when I wake up in the morning, I'll be starving, won't eat. So I'll literally be hungry and can't eat. I just like no appetite.
So you don't have meal. You don't. Sorry, Nick.
No, please go on.
You don't have meal 2 until 10 p.m. That's your meal 2?
Correct. Meal one's like 2 or 3.
Okay, so you could be a 4th mealer, but it would be like way later. It would be
the
like
next day.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's a 2-mealer.
Yeah. Or and sometimes it's 5 and 12, 5 and 11, whatever. I don't mind eating late.
So it's interesting. It is interesting because that's why Taco Bell like really wanted to pour a bunch of money into the 4th meal concept, because they know that there's a meal in between dinner and breakfast that just isn't accounted for, because there are so many people that eat late, that eat after their breakfast. And I think that also goes with the rise of like late night, millennial culture. Because one of the things that you'll see is a through line through all of their commercials that advertise through Fourth Meal is it's usually young hip people fucking at clubs, hungry, wanting Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Basically what we talked about last episode.
Yeah.
Drunk people wanting Taco Bell. So yeah, it's definitely, they're definitely trying to account for that second meal, considering that people love brunch. So they're just trying to hop on the brunch train. But instead of 12 o'clock in the morning, it's 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, and I feel like the fourth meal is never healthy. The fourth meal is always like it's always a free. It's whatever you want.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It's in the cover of night. It doesn't count.
Yeah. It's like the Twilight Zone. Like the calories just go somewhere else. It doesn't actually affect your body.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is Belluminati shit. What's up with the conspiracies, guys? Come on.
There's a major conspiracy here. Yeah.
This could be the Craven's Ravens section. Is the conspiracy Taco Bell?
We're gonna write that down. We should write Craven's Ravens somewhere.
Craven's Ravens.
Fucking
just him
ranting. Yeah, as long as you're not ranting about like don't get the vaccine and you can live 200 years. But Big Bell hit the advertising hella hard for the fourth meal. They ran 3 national commercials for the launch of the fourth meal, also including a bunch of different radio spots, and one of the spots follows a young, cool millennial fourth mealer. That's what they started calling the people.
Fourth mealer.
Yeah, a fourth mealer who appears at the nick of time to save people from their late night hunger.
God, can we just give it up for the fourth mealer?
Can we just change millennial to fourth mealers? Like that.
Cool.
That is.
We're all cool fourth mealers.
Yeah, the actual official term.
Our generation term
generation of fourth mealers.
I'm just gonna put that I'm gonna put that on my LinkedIn, just before in front of any of my other just fourth mealer. That's the first thing.
Devin Hanley, fourth mealer.
Fourth mealer, and people are gonna be like, "Whoa, what is a fourth mealer?" I'm like, "Oh, if you don't already."
Episode 38. Let me show you something.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get it after you listen to this. But another, so I do want to talk about the character who is the cool fourth mealer. He's basically like your Dane Cook type. You know what I mean? The guy who wears like a t-shirt with a long shirt underneath it. And
he's cool because he can grow a fucking beard.
Oh.
Listen,
Hey.
don't let that guy be the face of fourth mealers. There's tons of fourth mealers out like tons of cool fourth mealers out there. Not like that guy.
Like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You got him right here.
Yeah.
In your eardrums.
If it was up to me, I'd pick one of you. I'd pick
Absolutely.
both as the fourth mealer representative, an icon, the face of fourth meal.
So far, you guys are my top 2 favorite fourth mealers.
out of how many?
I don't know.
Hundreds
Who knows?
of thousands, apparently.
I thought you were gonna say 2. That would have been funny.
Well, another spot showed this fourth mealer on his way through a busy nightclub of young people socializing, dancing, enjoying music. And at the height of the commercial, he's atop of the DJ stand, holding up a Taco Bell bag, and declares, "Everyone is a fourth mealer. Some just don't know it yet." And that right there, that's some ballsy shit. You know what I mean? It's just to throw a blanket over everyone, say, all y'all bitches are fourth mealers, and I know it.
All y'all bitches.
All you bitches are fourth mealers.
I think if you're at a club at night, right? You're gonna assume maybe after midnight, most of those people you're gonna assume are probably fourth mealers.
Yeah.
If you were in the middle of the daytime and you were making that announcement, I would say, if you were at a farmer's market and you said that'd be one thing. But at a club late at night, it's safe to assume that probably most of those folks going for a fourth meal. Would you agree?
I do agree, and I would say, Devin, you're probably the coolest fourth mealer I know. If I'm gonna be quite frank.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No
yeah,
problem.
Absolutely.
Now, we're gonna hit applause for Devin's fourth meal.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
There you go.
You might be the oldest fourth mealer. Bro.
Maybe.
With his fourth meal, he has to take fiber just to make sure.
Yeah, my fourth meal is fucking Wheaties.
Yeah,
that's my fourth meal.
It's Wheaties and a handful of
Wheaties and
vitamin.
oat milk.
Oh, this fourth mealer is lactose intolerant.
No, his fourth meal is the extra square on the end of the peel container.
Yeah.
On the end of Saturday, it says
I-
fourth meal.
Yeah, my fourth meal. I eat my fourth meal at 8:30. That's my fourth meal.
Now, Taco Bell did during this like fourth meal venture, because it's not really defined how long the fourth meal advertising lasted. From what I can tell, it only lasted for about 4 years, and during this time, Taco Bell really hit towards those millennial fourth mealer market. You know, people who were up late at night, and they actually partnered with Adult Swim to create a bump. Now, your traditional bump, are you guys familiar with Adult Swim and their bumps?
A little bit. I don't know what you mean by bump though, but I'm very familiar with Adult Swim. I just want to make sure I know what you mean.
If you want to know more about bumps, episode 1 of Deeper
You talking
and
about
Deeper.
the stuff that's like on your back and stuff, and like.
No, I'm talking about the stuff that's on your pee-pee after a night of fourth mealing.
Oh,
Your Adult Swim bumps. But if you want to learn more about bumps, episode 1 of Deeper and Deeper really goes into it. But in short, it's just in between shows. At the end of the show, if you see like King of the Hill, we'll be right back. That's a bump. And Adult Swim does those bumps, and it could be anything from like an infomercial to like an informative picture or anything like that. But Taco Bell did one with Adult Swim, and let's go ahead and check it out. I forgot that it doesn't have any other sound besides music.
all the words are on the screen because that's how Adult Swim does their shit. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So just what it is it's just one sentence at a time. It's pretty plain text. It's plain text.
You want me to read it?
Sure, yeah, if you want, yeah.
All right. So it says if you're watching, you know it's late, like somewhere between hungry and there's so much emptiness inside. It's time for the fourth meal. The meal between dinner and breakfast. Only Taco Bell's got it. So go eat. Think outside the bun. Boom.
There you go. And that's such a good
Nice.
bump.
No, it really is. A little quick 15 seconds. You know how many people, they probably made 20% of their revenue because of that commercial. People are like, you know what? Holy shit, I'm hungry. They're right. They're onto something.
I mean,
Let's go to fucking Taco Bell.
to be fair, these are advertising to people just like me. You know, like someone who grew up smoking weed and fucking eating late night. You know what I mean? Taco Bell was literally right down the road. So whenever we'd get stoned, we would fucking buy us some tacos and then hit, obviously pick up some weed and then go to my friend's house and watch Adult Swim. You know what I mean? So like this is the perfect advertising to appeal to people in this fourth mealers demographic. I am actually going to refer to myself as a fourth mealer from now on.
Yeah, I think we should all. I think we should all refer to ourselves as fourth mealers. Like,
Definitely.
I think that's a really great term.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And I think that like it was, there was a time and place like Adult Swim, like when that shit first started, it was like a couple nights a week where it was like that was like the thing to do past midnight or past 2 a.m. was like get stoned and watch
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the Brack Show. Did you ever watch the Brack Show?
Yes, I did. Brack Show was hilarious.
Oh, fucking A. I love that show, dude.
Yeah, Brack Show's hilarious.
Or C Lab or Home Movies or any of those old shows were fucking
The
amazing.
Oblongs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
that show was so funky and weird.
yeah, I remember like, wait, Will Ferrell's in this? But this is a wrong show for that conversation. Shout out to Deeper and Deeper. Listen to their shit. They're on Spotify and pretty much everywhere we are. But in addition to creating all this new buzz with these ads, Taco Bell created a website called Fourthmeal.com. Now, Fourthmeal.com at the time in 2006 was a pretty innovative website. It was set inside like a late night street scene. And actually, if you click down this link right here, it'll show you a video of the Fourth Meal website because there was so few resources for this. But yeah, it's set up in a like late night street scene. It featured a variety of interactive content, and the website was created to appeal to 18 to 24-year-olds. They wanted to create this website so it would appeal to an age group that doesn't really respond to traditional advertisements. Which was really a smart thing, because in 2006 I was on new ground. You know what I mean? Like, I was playing those games on those websites and, going to chat rooms and shit like that. So this totally appealed to me. One of the features on the site was the Transformator. Now, it was a character creator that creates a personalized late night alter ego, and it allowed you to chat with friends, and that avatar would basically act as your guide through the Fourthmeal virtual world. This was the metaverse before Facebook. All right, this was a fucking
fuck Mark Zuckerberg. This, like, the metaverse started with this Taco Bell website from 2007.
Yep, and the Transformator was super fucking cringy, though. If you look at that video, and we'll probably post it on our stuff, like clips of it. When you create the avatar, there are basically 4 sections you can choose from. Your hat, face, top, and bottom. And there wasn't very much variety. Only about 9 pictures in each section. And you use those to basically create your late night alter ego. But it wasn't really there to like represent you, because all of the people were making stupid fucking faces. It was there really just to like represent your hunger. But yeah, it's very reminiscent of like early 2000s, like New World. Was it Newgrounds games? Did you guys ever play any of those Newgrounds or anything?
Hell
like that?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember Newgrounds.com.
It's very much in that same vein. But once created, you could play all the games that they had there. They had like a Rochambeau game. It was called Rochambeau. And then they had one game
Well done.
called El Burrito. And essentially, your late night alter ego would ride atop this mechanical bull, and there's like a little circle that you have to keep your like mouse in. It's a yellow circle, and as you like whenever you click it to start the game, the circle moves with the bull, and you have to basically keep your mouse in that like circle the entire time for as long as you can. It sounds like relatively easy, but watching people play
impossible.
that shit, it was so hard. Like, it looks so fucking hard to do.
I wonder if some people just got lost in the in the Transformator. If there's just like people in 2022 who are just still like I don't know.
Unfortunately,
hooked onto this.
Unfortunately, the website no longer exists. Yeah,
probably. This doesn't seem like a major hit anyway.
Really? Really? I don't know. If you look at the video, I bet this was like pretty innovative for like a 2006 advertisement, because this was really the beginning of social media marketing. I found a slideshow that was supposed to be presented to like higher ups in Taco Bell, and they wanted the website to hit. They also talked about the importance of like social media advertising, because again, social media was obviously something really new in 2006 for them.
How the fuck did you get those slides? Are you on the inside? You didn't tell us?
I am on the inside. I'm inside Taco
Devin.
Bell's guts.
Presidential candidate Nick Ortiz receives inside information about Taco Bell. What's with that?
Let's check his emails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Presidential candidate Nick Ortiz refuses to give up his email password. What's with that?
But like I had mentioned, Taco Bell, they don't really like make announcements when they stop advertising. You know what I mean? But the last advertisement I saw with like the Fourthmeal branding was like in 2009, 2010. So I assume that's when they just like really just stopped like advertising. But I think overall the Fourthmeal ads were really successful for Taco Bell.
2009, and they gave up on us fourth mealers.
A lost generation. But yeah, overall, I would say the Fourthmeal like advertisements were really successful because the word and the term itself wasn't created by Taco Bell, yet it's remembered as a Taco Bell staple, which I think is arguably more important, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for Taco Bell, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. What was the restaurant that came up with it? What was it?
Denny's. Yeah, Denny's.
Denny's. So like Denny's is like Denny's is like L.A. Like Denny's is coming up with the idea, like it starts there, and then like Taco Bell's like New York, where it goes to get like cool. You know what I mean?
Actually, that totally makes sense.
I literally have no idea what you mean, but I just think that, I think that Denny's is we should show some love to Denny's for the assist.
Really,
You know what
I think we should burn it fucking down.
Wait, no, they have a
whoa.
couple of like really good deals at Denny's every now and then. I go.
True,
and
I'm a Grand Slam guy.
I go there late night actually sometimes.
So wait, hold on. So that's your fourth meal.
No,
Damn.
No, I said,
Damn.
So wait,
so
what
first
time are-
is
what time are-
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A
I'm
is his
saying
first meal.
Sometimes I'll go there. Chick-fil-A is my first meal.
Chick-fil-A is
So
his
what time
first
will you
meal.
go to? What time will you go to Denny's usually?
Sometimes I'll go in the morning with like my pop or something every now and then, you know.
And then late night
But,
Denny's is for the bitches.
Like what time in the
But-
morning? Are we
But
talking
every
like
now and then,
six-
if I
are
really
we
need some
talking
biscuits
like
and gravy and like some fucking pancakes with caramel, I'll fucking go. But you know what's funny? If you go to Denny's, to answer your question, damn it, Devin, if I go at like 1 a.m. per se, like as an example, if I go at like 1 a.m., I'm not gonna lie, that bitch is banging.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like there's people in there.
That's a big fourth meal for me. Like Denny's, I don't think I've ever had Denny's for breakfast. I've only ever had it at like as a fourth meal.
Oh
As
wow!
like
So that's where you get your fourth meal. Wow.
See, I've
I'll
only
get
had
fourth
four
meals.
meals.
I get fourth meals all over the place, bruh.
Wow. Oh
all
wow.
all
No loyalty.
over.
Whore.
I just
Whore.
I just
Whore.
I just stand out in the parking lot looking good, waiting for a fourth meal to pull up.
So so there you have it. That is Taco Bell's fourth meal. In a nutshell, again, overall, it was pretty successful for Taco Bell. This is, I would say, Taco Bell's first dive into unconventional advertising, which is really awesome. Besides depending on a celebrity like they typically do, Taco Bell threw everything at the wall and they said, let's create an interactive website with a bunch of games that drive people to think and really play Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Which I think was extremely smart, because I haven't heard of any other website or any other fast food place like really, doing this and trying to advertise outside of the bun.
I think there's been others.
Name one. I dare you.
I think Burger King.
Listen, I think Taco Bell is the most iconic for this stuff, though. Thinking outside of the bun, doing stuff different, and also like being a late night restaurant. So I think the fourth meal just fits so perfect with all the other stigmas and reputation that like Taco Bell has. So I'm fucking. This is the fourth meal, man. This is a cool episode. I'm glad we talked about this.
Yeah, and I would say one thing that we didn't really go over is the Taco Bell Munchie song.
Ooh,
let me
that sounds like something for my people smoking on the devil's lettuce there.
Or for our Patreon people who are giving $10 a month worth of the devil's lettuce up to the show.
Yeah.
Maybe that's for you.
So this is I'm just gonna play a small little insert of the Munchies commercial.
I got the late night munchies.
Oh, that's great already. Devin, did you write this for Taco Bell?
Sounds like Dr. Dog.
Really? It does sound like Devin, though. Holy shit. That
It
sounds like
literally
something
sounds like
Devin would
Devin
make.
made that.
Oh, my God. That
Oh,
could
yeah,
definitely... that could definitely be a
Devin,
Devin
you
song.
They should have fucking hired me for that one. I'll tell you that
Devin,
much.
you've been like this. You've been working behind the scenes with Taco Bell this whole time.
I wish. Definitely would pay more than this fucking show. That's for sure.
Now everything's a conspiracy for Jordan, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. But that was today's show. Thank you so much for listening. It was a great time. And please, again, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go to our website, cheesygorditanetwork.com. Pretty much listen to all of the shows we're doing, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Not I guess, but definitely, definitely.
Yes.
Devin.
Every episode too. Don't ever miss a single one ever, or I'll hunt you.
Yeah, we will fucking find you.
We'll find you. Start from episode 1. Work your way up to this one. So by the time you get to this one, you'll kind of have a better idea of how this works. But yeah, we've got an entire show for you to listen to after this one, but before.
Promoting the rest of everything we've ever done at the end of our latest episode.
Oh, Jordy, please.
I'm just signing off here. Good. Just happy to be doing more episodes. It's 2022, and this is our second episode. So there's some numerology in there, and it's February, and we fucking are having a good time. So just follow your boy at YABOI112 on the IG, and just get at me, man. Get at me. Find me on Instagram. Whatever. Follow us everywhere, like Nick and Devin said. And fucking love this show, and I love doing this shit. Let's fucking get it, guys.
All right. Well, hey, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, I've started streaming. I started streaming me playing Halo with my brother and playing Red Dead. I'm doing something different. I'm not a bad cowboy anymore on Red Dead. All right. I'm being a good guy, so I'm not killing everybody I see.
Which Halo are you playing?
Halo Infinite, sir.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And
Okay.
I don't want to brag or anything, but your boy's pretty nasty. So,
Hey, that's what I heard.
So if anybody want to
That's what I heard, guys.
1v1 me, just look up Cheesy G Nick on is my gamer tag. Yeah, send me a request. I'll be happy to lose to you. But hey, thank you guys so much for listening, and don't forget to stay Baja Blessed.
Holla.
Bye.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Bunch content, follow us on social media. And if you'd like to support the show and hear exclusive bonus content, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cheesy Gordita Bunch.